Okay, so I saw your submissions. Your designs were pretty good. They were too elaborative. The UX part, research part, everything looks really good, man. You did a great job.
Yeah.
So right now, what we are going to do, we are going to go through your designs and we'll discuss like what are the possibilities, what are the main changes we can implement to make it more better. But before that, let's do a quick intro round. Would you like to tell me more about you, like what you do, how many experiences you have, and all those things?
I started designing in 2021,
Mm-hmm.
uh, like in search of some field that I would be interested in doing. So I
Mm-hmm.
was searching on internet, and initially I had some interest in design because of my father, who is also in this field, creative field. So I was going through so many videos on YouTube. I've started with graphic designing. I didn't went deep into it, but I stumbled upon a video on YouTube about UI UX design. So it intrigued my interest because it is I until then I perceived design as playing out with colors and typography, making it pretty. But I have learned that it is not just about it, but also solving the user's problem and business goals as well. So after that, I've also enrolled in Google UX design course. After that, completing one project in that course, I've landed up an internship. I did that for 8 months, and also I've enrolled in a mentorship program. Now, completely looking for like full-time roles or freelance projects if possible.
So I think you are looking for a full-time role.
Yeah.
Okay, so let me tell you something about our society, this Antbobbles Design Society. Basically, the name Antbobbles is more of my name is An Ant, right? Ant. So it's more of like an
Okay.
ant. So I'm just creating my ant society. So which I'm
Okay.
calling it as Antbobbles. So what thing I like the most about your designs? Let me share my screen now. Can you see it? Can you see my screen?
Yeah.
Okay, so you chose this easy task, right? So let me go through the rules again, the task details, what we had. So enhance the provided UI screens and define the user flow. It's more of like there's a background, what the company do. So in an ongoing project with the food industry, the company brought on board a fresh intern to create some UI screens and improve the user flow. Unfortunately, the intern's design were rejected by the development team and citing concerns for the deployability. Task description. As a UX designer, your responsibility is to review the provided screens, and despite the limited information, your goal is to propose and implement UI changes that will meet the requirements of the development team and align with the overall business goals. Okay, so you do understand. I did provided you much information about what exactly the company is doing, but it was more of like they are into some food industry. They hired a recent intern for their UI designs, and this is what the intern come up with. You can see this is a sign up. This seems to be an onboarding screen, and this is like some sort of menu type screen, I can say, having limited features and a set of menus. And when anyone is going to click on it, then I think this is the description page. It's looking like this is only there's a lot of things we can improve. Obviously the visibility is not clear, no proper alignments and all things are messy, even the fonts and all. These are the reasons the development team rejected this design. Like this is not deployable. We need to redesign it. And this is where you, Akshita, did your job. Let's go through your designs now. So you had your research. Perfect. That's good. Now, in this thing, the overall UI is not intuitive and visually appealing. It does not make sense to have access to the menu before. That's a nice point. But how about there's a common header in the website, right? If it is representing that common header, maybe.
If that's the case, that wouldn't be a problem showing menu on the screens.
Can you explain this point, please?
Yeah, so the send code and verify buttons are there like at the bottom of the screen.
Mm-hmm.
One law uh, which is called Fitts law, which is that distance between the action button and the finger should be nearer so that it would be easier for the user to
Mm-hmm.
take action quickly.
Yep.
So, in regarding to that law, it is really good, but the elements are not really. I mean, they are really far away, making it look like they are not related to each other. Like they are placed all over the screen. The
Okay.
elements, like
So you're
the
proposing like
heading
it
is top. The
okay. Okay. So what you're proposing like it should be somewhere on the top. And it appears that the user needs to re-enter the phone number, which is not optimal way to present it. Uh-huh. Okay. Good catch. Verify button are designed as a family button, giving them the equivalent. Okay. So you're saying like either we should have this close button or this button. not both at a time.
Yeah, even what I have designed is like it will appear, the success message will appear and disappear in two.
Auto redirection. Okay,
Yeah, we can just deliver the message that it has been verified and can disappear.
got it. There isn't contrast between the images and the text, making it difficult to read. There is no clear indication of how to vote for a dash. Okay, but this thing, what assumptions you have? Like what this button like do? Is it rating? Is it reviews? Is it just upwards, downwards? What exactly it is?
What I assume is like it's just the number of votes the dish has scored,
Okay,
but I know
it's more of like
there's
just
no
like
clear indication as to where a user can go and vote.
okay. So I think what you wanted to say, what happens in Quora, right? Like you upvote the answers, you downvote the answers. Okay, fair enough. That's right. It is something like that. There's a lack of visual hierarchy. Can you point out three components that you feel this thing? There's a lack of visual hierarchy.
Yeah, so in when I first looked at the screen, my eyes went to the dish name, the
Mm-hmm.
upward symbol,
Mm-hmm.
the main ingredients text, dish
Mm-hmm.
type,
Mm-hmm.
and the cuisine type, which are in the colored chips,
Mm-hmm.
cooking methods, because it is getting more emphasis because it has surrounded by a rectangle.
Mm-hmm.
It's kind of getting more emphasis on to that, but the goal here is to read what is the cooking methods, what are the dish types, right? What are
Mm-hmm.
the main ingredients? But the emphasis is going to the main ingredients text, which is emphasized by the rectangle background. So there is a lack of visual hierarchy there. But also one more point, like it is not really necessary to mention that these are the main ingredients, these are the cuisine types. So when a user sees the content like chicken and whole ingredients,
Mm-hmm.
it is by default understood by the user that these are the ingredients. If I see the text Mediterranean or vegetarian, the user gets understood that this is the type of dish. It's a vegetarian dish. It's Mediterranean dish. There is no need to specifically mention that these are cooking methods. These are the ingredients. So it also saves space by removing those texts, and also we can create good visual hierarchy there.
Consider on a single screen, you will be able to see till references. What all things? Yeah.
I designed it in the way you wanted. Like if you can go to the final screen, I can.
Okay, sure. Okay, these are the inspirations you took from.
Yeah, I've downloaded these apps and I went through the sign up screens, few other screens as well.
Login or sign up? Is it a text or a CTA? Like what it is? It's just a title.
It's just a yeah text title.
These are the alternatives variants of the same screen or the next step.
I was, these are all the iterations I was doing.
Mhm.
These are not the final screen.
Got it. Okay, I see. Now let's go through it. So this is the thing. So first thing, what you propose, you are highlighting the photo, right? Product photo in there, like without reading anything, I'll be able to identify this is related to the food venture with your this graphics. That's a nice approach. Without letting the users to read what this business is all about, prompting it towards a graphics. That's a good approach. Verify your phone number to continue. I think you asked me, right, whether we should go with the other sign up options, like maybe you should
Yeah.
go with the Google and all. But I said it, just go with the phone number. In that case, do you think you need to have the button here first, like sign up or something? Then this text box should appear, or in the first screen itself is the best case. Suppose, let me copy it. This is a screen. Maybe just make it. What I'm going to do is, it's a typical way what most people are doing it already member, click here to, yeah. So I'm not going to highlight more of the UI thing for now. I'm not going to highlight that thing. But what do you think, like after the splash screen, should we have something like this thing, giving the option to sign up? Already a member, click here to sign in, or just ask them like enter a phone number. So which you think is better and why?
Since the before screen versus splash screen, where we
Mm-hmm.
are highlighting the brand, not simple,
Mm-hmm.
and in the second screen, we are highlighting the with the image and asking them to sign up. Like it's kind of if we provide a sign up button and then ask them to enter, it's kind of a repetitive step, right? Have to click on the sign up and then enter the phone number. Instead of that, we already established that the app is not simple and it's a food delivery app. We can just directly ask them to. provide the number to sign up.
Okay, so what you propose is, as a user, they don't need to choose this option. Like earlier, they had the option if they want to create an account or if they want to log in. But with this thing, doesn't matter if they are new or if they don't have any account or if they already have an account. They are just going to put their number. If they are going to new, automatically this app is going to redirect them to the sign up screen. If they already are a member, this app is going to redirect them to the sign in screen, right? It's auto
Yeah,
detectable. It's not going to
yeah,
differentiate. It's not going to ask you. You're just removing this option from the users. It just be like, give us your phone number and we will decide. And then after putting their number, code verification. I am assuming this screen is for the signing thing, not for the sign up. They already are a member, they are de-signing it. That's the screen is for.
yeah. Even if the user is not, I mean, if the user is a new user,
Mhm.
it doesn't redirect to the other page. We can ask the user details in the order while placing the order or after the step of signing up.
Okay, so as a new user, let's talk about like for the signing. Returning users, this thing is perfect. You are just having it like, just asking for the numbers, credentials, and boom, OTP, and you're all in. As a new user, you are saying the process is going to be same, and you don't want to let them go through those basic details and profile details and all those things. Just your number, and you're all set. Now, all those informations we are going to get during your order thing if you want to proceed. It
I've
can,
also
yeah, say.
taken inspiration. I think I forgot to place them in the inspiration screen, but there is one app while I was going through the inspiration, they had a screen like login or sign up, whether you're a new user or
Mhm,
already registered user, the
mhm.
process is same. Once you hit in the details with the email or any other credentials you have already registered or want to register, the app will decide if you are a new user or registered user. It will redirect to the next screens.
Okay, I see. I see what you're saying. Then success, your phone number is verified, and this what is this screen suggest and vote? Is it like some sort of dashboard and there's banner of this thing with this?
Yeah, the current user for which you have
Mhm,
provided, there is no home screen. It
yep.
directly went to the voting screen. So I
Mhm,
assume that there would be a banner on the
mhm,
home screen
mhm.
uh, where the banner which I designed will be, and from there, if the user is interested to vote, then they can click on the vote now button and get directed to the next screen.
I really appreciate this step actually. Like, many people just skip this part. Like they can't be able to identify, like, link. You are filling the gap between what exactly the voting history you mean.
Or maybe the user has voted in the previous month, and that tab would give access to those votings he has done in the past.
Okay, so it's more of like that particular own user, his recent histories, what thing he has voted on particular. That's the option.
Yeah.
Fair enough. And suggest and vote for August this year. With there's a timer here, you put it on the top. Is it going to be a long screen or that's it? Like,
It's going to be the long screen. There are below comments.
where was that screen? Okay, this is the page, right? Let's copy it, paste it there. Customer's choice, this thing. In this screen, you didn't add any places to vote, right? If they want to vote, it's just through the thumbnail way, not after clicking on that product page.
Yeah,
But
but I think I should have placed a vote button here.
everywhere you are putting the titles, but here no titles. Do you think we should place maybe the this product name here, or maybe place your vote here or common titles or the product name or description, something like that?
Maybe, yeah. So we can try the dish name, maybe.
Okay, and maybe we can add a scrolling effect here as well. And I see you just changed the color themes of these tags, right? Why so? To maintain the consistency, or is it so?
Yeah, I just took one color from those three chips and just
Here's a
kept.
one question for you. Do you think this is more effective? Forget the like those typography and all. Having different colors for the different tags, or having same color for different tags. As a user, which one is more effective?
Having different colors, I felt like all like colors all over the screen, getting attention, not getting attention to any of those tags. So I thought of maintaining one single color will get that attention to those categories.
Okay, so the thing that I'm understanding, you are intentionally removing the attention from this part. Like you want to divert, you want to make the users being attentive to some other part instead of this part. You don't want the users to be too focused on this certain part, right?
Yeah, so as you asked previously, you have asked like what is the hierarchy you have designed.
Mhm.
Um, in this screen, I mainly focus to get attention on the dish image, the
Mhm.
dish name.
Okay.
Then the tags would be the third hierarchy, and then the ingredients and the cooking method.
Okay, and if anyone is going to click on add comment, so some pop-up is going to be there or what?
Some I thought of a screen that would come from below. Yeah, bottom sheets.
And is it just going to be sticky add comment or it's going to be scrollable?
It's a sticky ad copy.
And one more thing, like all this UI was in darker shade. Why you
Yeah,
chose to convert it into lighter shades?
because all of the like apps I have went through are in like light mode.
You search about this Google, I guess, right? As you can see, they were using kind of like darker things, darker green, darker black, those kind of layouts.
Yeah,
So then you think like it would be better to go with the darker shades instead?
I didn't think in that direction.
So let's play a small game. There's going to be a 5 minute timer. There are some drawbacks which we can improve it. Let's try to improve it
Okay.
together. Okay, time's up. Time's up. Yep. You done?
Yeah,
Okay, yeah. So you copied this ad comment from me, right?
it's not like literal copy. I had the same idea.
Okay, same idea. I see. Okay, so let's see what all things we can do. So left and right, which things to go with?
Oh, this one.
Here, don't see like the UI components for much, but let's see the components. You give the option to vote. So it's a voting flow, right? I guess. So in the voting flow,
Yeah.
voting is prominent, and it's going to be scrollable. So do you think this vote button here will make sense? Like,
So what I thought is when the user scrolls up,
mhm,
the text dish name would be there, and
mhm.
then the vote button would become sticky at the top, like this. Let me show.
Okay, I see. I got it. I got it. Fair enough. In the comments, you added the comment section and everything. Boom, 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 boom. But suppose if they don't have chance to scroll, they just click on it, and this is a screen. Solely this thing. If you want to keep it a normal scroll, it won't work. But if you are planning to make it sticky on the top, it can work. There's a possibility. Or else the other option can be like just to be it on the top itself from the starting. The thing is, it should just be like in the common eyesight in the first sight. So if you are making it on a second step while scrolling on the top, or if you are just prompting it on the image itself, either can work. Now the 16 words, I am thinking like this 16 number should be highlighted. If you're buying any products on Amazon, numbers do matter. So the 16 should be prominent anyhow. Like here, I just took the references of bubble tag, 16 words. Maybe we can do some UI modification as shadows and all, play with the color skips to make it more visually appealing. But yeah, it's on the top main thumbnail, giving the promptness which it needs. In the
Yeah.
eyesight, it's 4:2. Total six, like six blocks are there in the common screen. So 4:2 is the ratio. It's an app, so you can assume, right? There must be a nav part, bottom nav part somewhere. You imagine the dashboard it to be like this. Trust me, the audience are stupid. They can't understand anything if it's not in front of their eyesight. So we need to highlight each and every point. In a phone screen, 2 blocks it is covering. 2 blocks is enough for anyone to get the first attention. In that 2 blocks, what are the visual graphics are there? Most important. Then in these photos, what components they are going to see, the votes, the numbers, the CTA, the option to swipe the photos. It's proven, and like if you are going to have this number here, this will work. Add comment. I didn't like it, right? Like the way you added it here. Earlier it was too prompting, but right now it's going to be like this. When you're going to click on it, maybe you can swipe up the bottom going to be there. Overall, it's a good design. So you did a great job. There were some comments we discussed through. Your way of getting the information out of the limited source were really great. Really appreciate it. Keep subscribing, keep participating for the future events, and I'll be like, like it's really great. Like, so do one thing in the upcoming events. I am looking for your active participations like this. and do try a harder one from the next time. And yep, welcome to the Antbobbles Design Society.
Thank you. Thanks so much.
Yeah.